coastal gang at Meiji Shrine. Yuraku Inari Shrine and Meiji Shrine. I'm calling Yuraku Shrine a mini shrine, even though that is not proper terminology. You will know what I mean when I show these in a second. Before heading to the shrines, I had breakfast at the hotel. Don't ask me what everything is other than the potatoes, the yogurt, a drink of juice, kind of like cranberry juice, some sort of fish, I think that might be seaweed or spinach, and some sort of broth soup. I didn't go that heavy on the meal for breakfast because 1, I never really go heavy on meals for breakfast, and 2, this was the morning after we had the earthquake at 4:16 a.m. and I could not go to sleep after that. We ventured off to Inari Shrine. We saw this cool little diner place, but we didn't go in it. So here is Inari Shrine. Very, very beautiful, but like I said, really, really small, and you see the foxes inside. I performed a Shinto practice. In a shrine, there's a process of how you are supposed to do it. First, you cleanse your hands, and not in any way. You take the right hand and cleans with the left hand. Then you take the ladle in your left hand and cleans the right hand, in that order. Then you will walk up to that area, ring the bell, clap 2 times, then bow. Also, when I was up there, I almost forgot. I did an offering to the kami, which is what you face when you go in there. You're basically bowing to a kami, which is the Japanese word for God. As you walk up there, the first steps will be the offering to the kami, which is an easy way to get rid of your 1-yen coins. You usually put a coin in, and I don't think it really matters that much which type of coin you put in there, as long as it's an offering. Then you ring the bell to get the kami's attention, and then you bow as you are basically facing the kami. That was my first time performing a practice in Shintoism, so I apologize if I messed anything up, and I was learning as I was doing it. Considering the fact that a lot of Japanese people even don't know the proper etiquette, I think I'm fine. Yuraku Inari Shrine is located at Tokyo Station, Hibiya. Next up, we have Meiji Shrine. It is right outside of Harajuku Station. For the big types of shrines, you bow coming in, and you bow in the direction away from the entrance. So as if you would be walking right back out of the entrance, but you don't. That's the way you face when you bow. Then you can turn around and walk. And when you go out, the similar thing also goes for that. You bow towards the people that are still in the shrine, and then turn around and walk out. All the majestic nature is so beautiful around the shrine and in the shrine. Next up, we are on our way to the walk to the sake barrels. These barrels have significance, as in they are offerings for the kami. They are known to connect the people to the gods. They are typically decorated and have calligraphy on them. They are called kazari daru, kazari meaning decorate, and taru meaning wooden barrel. They can actually open these and let people drink them in somewhat known as sacred sake during certain ceremonies. Here is a little thing I found online that talks about it. Provenance of the, I don't know how to say that word, but Bourgogne, I'm gonna try, that was my attempt, wine for consecration at Meiji Jingu. Now what does consecration mean? Overall, it means to make holy. 1, the act of dedicating yourself to the service or worship of God. 2, to make holy or dedicate to a higher purpose. Or 3, association with the sacred. Here is a poem by Emperor Meiji. By gaining the good and rejecting what is wrong, it is our desire that we will compare favorably with other lands abroad. That's the end of the poem. And then here's a little writing about it. The Meiji period was an enlightened period during which a policy of Japanese spirit and Western knowledge was adopted. To learn from the best of Western culture and civilization while keeping Japan's age-old spirit and revered traditions. Emperor Meiji led the way to promoting modernization by embracing many features of Western culture in his personal life, such as shearing his top knot and donning Western attire, and many other aspects of daily living. Among with these departures, His Majesty set an example by taking Western food and in particular by enjoying wine with it. The barrels of wine to be consecrated at Meiji Jingu have been offered by the celebrated wineries of Bourgogne in France. On the initiative of Mr. Yasuhiko Sata, representative House of Burgundy in Tokyo, honorary citizen of Bourgogne and owner of the Chateau de Chilly Hotel Golf. Profound gratitude is due to the winemakers who have so generously contributed to this precious gift, to be consecrated here to the spirit of world peace and amity, with the earnest prayers that France and Japan will enjoy many fruitful years of friendship. That is to say that this is a result of France-Japan relations. What do all these torii mean? Torii is the gates, and all of these indicate that you are on shrine grounds. In other words, you are now on sacred grounds once you go through the gate. So it's pretty clear when you are on shrine grounds. And the coloring of these torii gates does make a difference. However, this video is too short to go over that. Gabe wanted to join in the video. Inside the Meiji Shrine, you will find the wishing tree full of wooden blocks with written messages/wishes from people all over the world. It costs about $5 to purchase the wood block so you can write your own message or wishes. A Shinboku is a tree or forest worshipped by Shintai, a physical object of worship at or near Shinto shrine, worshipped as a repository in which spirits or kami reside. They are often distinctly visible due to the shimenawa wrapped around them. They can vary in shape and size from a few centimeters to several meters and are often festooned with shide, a kind of paper streamers used in Shinto rituals. These ropes, or shimenawa, are usually made of rice straw or hemp. When they are between coupled trees, they have become a symbol of happy marriage and harmonious life within the family. When you head out near the end of the shrine, there is a souvenir mori shop, which I got a lot of my souvenirs from here. That is where I got sakura tea. And here is a little dango shop. Here are some of the poke stops I saw that were nearby. If you learn from the Shinto practice I performed and how to enter gates, bowing, etc., then you already know more than the majority of Japanese people know.